All right, here we are. 5 of you, 6 of you, 5 of you. How's everyone doing? Anyone coming over from Hank Hamilton's live stream? Let me know. I know Ed was there. Yeah, I'm just, I don't even know what I'm doing tonight, really, guys. I'm not as excited as Hank, and I need a haircut. My goodness. Mr. Kimez, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you here. I haven't done a live stream in a long time. In fact, this is like my live stream corner of the house, right? This is like the one area that has a background and a comfortable place to sit. And I've realized that the last time I must have did a live stream was around Easter, because there's some Easter chocolates sitting here on this table. So I've been having a few of those. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Finky. My goodness, from Finky Firewood, way up in the middle of nowhere. How are you doing? Hey, big guy, good to see you. Orange is my new green. Hi there, everybody. Jeff, hello, Kevin. And Kevin, you were at Hank's live stream. He puts on a great live stream. Him and Gina are awesome. And if you haven't yet, go check out Gina's channel. What is it called? Black Barn Blossoms. Go ahead and say that 5 times fast, right? You haven't done one in a year, huh, Jay? Jay, I think it's about time you do a live stream. I know you got kids and it's impossible. I know, I get it. I'm staring out into a Barbie dream house, emoji pillows, stuffed animals all over the floor. And my view from here is not as professional as like that's professional. Oh, hello, Matthew. Good to see you. 6D Ranch. Nice to have you guys here. Thanks for joining me tonight. I really don't have a plan for tonight to talk about, so I'm gonna just answer some questions for a while. I'm planning on like maybe go to, it's 8:30 here Central, 8:26. So I'll probably go to 9 o'clock, and that is about it. Jason from Who's Your Helpers, I am so glad you're here. Wherever we heard that from, that's Ed's line. I'm so glad you're here, or I'm glad you're here. And plus that song gets stuck in my head, Ed. All right. Am I going to get a bigger Kubota? No, don't need to. When in doubt, dad jokes. There we go, for sure. If you heard Hank talk about him calling me today, he did. He called me on the phone, and right smack in the middle of me doing a video for Jason Hoosiers, because I was doing a video to show him my camera setup, because Jason is interested in the let me get the tongue working here. The DJI Osmo Action camera, which is a great camera. I really, really like this camera. How about you, Hank? Good to see you. Hank, this live stream is your fault, by the way, because I was going to do the video for Jason that you totally ruined. I'm just kidding. I actually tried to continue it on after that. And then I had Brielle videotaping me on the camera, and then she's easily distracted. So she's all over the place. And I'm like, Brielle, focus. I need you to focus on me. Oh, you guys, you kids, I tell you. I need a professional camera lady like Christy Marks on Tractor Time with Tim, or Gina Hamilton. I bet she does a great job. I know she does a great job with the video. Okay, camera time. Blabbering on. And this is my camera. All right, I'll try to hold this close and steady, right? This is what I do most of my YouTubing on. Okay, this is the DJI Osmo Action. What is really super nice about this camera, and I'll just turn it on and you guys can see. Okay, we're not going to record anything. Okay, as you can see, it has a screen on the back like all cameras do, but if you push this little button right there for about 2 seconds, 1, 2, it switches to the screen. No, hold on, it didn't do that. It went to my video instead. There we go. It switches to the screen on the front. Okay, isn't that cool? How you can see like multiple, every screen. Is that going to focus? It's probably not on this. But anyways, it has a screen on the front, which is great for doing a video of yourself, right? So I can hold it out and I can see myself, so I can know that I'm in the frame. Great camera. Love this thing. Okay. DJI Osmo was the first to have this feature, and now GoPro has copied their feature. So you know that the GoPro 8, not the 8, I think only the 9. I think the GoPro 9 has the same feature. But great camera, films in 4K, ultra slow-mo. It's got all the features you need it to. So I really like it. But how is mine modified, right? How is it different? Well, let me take some things apart so I can help you understand how this is a little bit different, because that's gonna maybe make for better content. I don't know. This is just kind of a review of the DJI Osmo Action. What am I seeing in the comments? All right, Jason, getting an Osmo to pair up with the GoPro solid camera. The GoPro is a pretty decent camera, but this is my favorite. Okay, this is how it comes by itself out of the box. All right. It actually has a little door right there that I try never ever to lose, which I think I lost it. This is too funny. I try never ever to lose this thing, and yeah, it's missing. So that's not good. I think I know where it is though. It's up near my chair in my editing studio, my lazy boy. The Echo 590 is awesome, Jay. That's a fantastic chainsaw. I love that thing. Okay. So there's a little door there that closes, but that is where the you can see the memory card, the SD card, and then it has the USB-C port. I think I'm saying that right. Ed, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's USB-C. All right. You're driving in listening to me, Mike. Yeah, sounds safe. Sounds safe. This isn't going to be that great. You could probably just pay attention to the road. All right, so it has the USB-C port right here on the side, and you may have noticed that my front of the camera, maybe if I turn it just right and gets you see the little bit of, oh my, this is hard to line up. See a little bit of glare off of there? Well, I have a lens protector on here, so I didn't quite set it right, so it's off to the side. You see that little bubble? There's a little bubble in there. Yeah, there it is, right there. There's a little bubble there. It doesn't affect the camera. It's just, I didn't do a very good job setting the lens. So it has a lens protector on the front and back. So first modification, protect your lenses. I didn't want to scratch this up. And the biggest reason that I went with this over the GoPro, because the GoPro 8 did not have a replaceable lens. Okay. This one does. If I break this lens, I can unscrew this thing, put a new one on. Done deal. Okay. So was the biggest reason I went with this. And the other reason was the front camera. And the third reason was because when I was doing my due diligent research on YouTube for should I get the GoPro or should I get the Osmo, a lot of people were saying that the GoPro had a user face that was kind of glitchy, like it would freeze up for whatever reason. And I've read that on multiple different places in troubleshooting forums, and yeah, the GoPro 8 and the 9, there's still some glitches in the 9. So, you know, if you're shooting something pretty important and your camera decides not to work, there goes your footage. It's shot. I have never had this thing freeze up on me. Never. I mean, there's been times where I've forgotten to hit the record button, but that's my own fault. I mean, look how small that old button is, but you know, that's how small it has to be, right? So that's why you magically saw my, that tree get sawed up in this last weekend's video. Okay. Back to what I'm talking about. All right. So I got this little aluminum frame for the camera. Okay. Camera fits in there really nicely. If I can remember how it goes, here we go. It goes in this way. Oh, if I put it on camera, you can see it. So it goes in there, and then it has this nice little doodad slider that slides right over the top. It fits real nice and tight and snug. And then it's got this nice little thumb screw that you can tighten down to keep the camera from vibrating. It's a very handy system. It also mounts using the GoPro mounting system. That's one thing GoPro did really well. They made a great mounting system for cameras. So I use this GoPro clamp. I love this. This is really what I use most of the time for, setting my camera. And here's the secret of the trade, you guys. Instead of a tripod, I take a shovel or a stick or anything and clamp this to the shovel handle or whatever is around. Then I don't need to have a professional tripod. It just works really well. Okay, where's the other piece I need to show you? The adapter. All right. As a lot of you know, no matter what kind of fancy camera you have, if you don't have a dedicated microphone, you are going to get wind noise. All right, you're going to get wind noise. So to prevent that, you want to get a aftermarket microphone or a different microphone, whatever you want to do. You either do the lapel system or do a wireless. I know Rode makes a nice wireless system for that. There's some other versions. What I have found to work for me, this works for me really well, is a simple shotgun microphone. Okay, this is the original shotgun microphone that I use. Now, don't base my suggestions off of my last 3 videos because my microphone has not been working. No fault of the microphone, fault of myself. Let me see if I can show you. I think I got everything here to show you today. I tried to remember. Okay, this was the original microphone wire. All right. Hold on a second. Yeah, this was the original microphone wire. And yeah, I wasn't that careful and it kind of got worn and there was a short in there and it wasn't working very well. I got to stop this microphone from wobbling. It's driving me nuts. So I had to get a new cord. This cord, no good. Okay. So I had to get a new one. And I was trying to find a cord that I could get on Amazon. I figured, what, $5, $6? All right, $11. Maybe, was it $9 or $11 was the cheapest I could find. And I'm looking around. No cords. I didn't really want to spend that much for one cord. So my idea was, why not just buy a whole nother microphone? Well, I found this one. This is an Altson microphone. I don't know if it works good because it's not the camera. It's just the microphone. I haven't used it yet, but I want to show you the similarities. This microphone I know works good. This is the Movo. All right. This is the Movo. I'll read you the number. It's a VXR10. Okay. There it is. Oh, hey, if I show it to you really closely, it focuses kind of. This microphone, Movo mic here. This microphone is that Altson mic. See how similar they are? They're very similar in size. All right. Okay. They should work very similarly, I think. I hope. I'll let you know if they don't or if they do. Stay tuned. But this is why I really went with it. This is what really impressed me. Okay. Make sure none of this falls over, guys. I'm on a glass table. I hate this glass table thing. It's so loud. It's fingerprints all over it. But the Altson microphone, right? This one, I think it was $17, came with this microphone mount. All right. This is what really impressed me because this isn't hard plastic. This is silicone. It's like a suspension system for your microphone. So the microphone fits into there, and I'm not going to put it all the way in because I kind of struggle to get it out. But it fits into there, and it just, it doesn't get hit. It has a nice suspension system, so it kind of it eliminates some of that, noise that you get when you're just moving around and things like that, vibrations, right? But I wanted this thing. So I was like, oh, that's way better than what the Movo came with, because this is what the Movo came with. And I know the Rode shotgun microphone is also very similar to this flimsy plastic thing. Okay, this is like their suspension sound dampening system. So this is what the Movo uses. This is how it mounts on here. All right, it's just like that. I've broken 2 of these already, and I've had to replace them with a huge cost of $6 or something. I don't know. They were pretty cheap, but yeah, here I got a backup just in case I break another one. Just in case when I break another one, it's going to happen. But anyway, I wanted this thing Okay, enough of that. Moving on. You do need, this is for you, Jason. I hope you're still there. You still there? You're still there, aren't you? Yeah. You better be there. I've been working hard on getting this video for you, and I resorted to a live stream. This is an adapter. Okay, this is the original adapter for the Osmo Action, but it's an aftermarket adapter, but it works for the Osmo Action. It plugs into that USB-C. Yeah, I knew you were there. Yeah, so it's this tiny little adapter, plugs into this side just like so, and works great. It fits in there real nice and snug with the case on. Okay, so you have to make sure that you're going to get a case that's going to work with this, and I think most will. There's not many cases that don't. Read the reviews to make sure that other people have made it work. I know that this case has, and I'll send you the link if you want it. But yeah, so now my new setup will be this cool little suspension system, and I will test out either one of these microphones. I'll probably stick with the Movo because I know it works really well. I don't think that the Altson, being a cheaper microphone, is going to work better, but I'm sure they're going to be very similar at least. And that's my setup. Now, one more thing. Can I just leave this right here? Yeah, look at that. See, this is why the clamp is so nice. I always get confused seeing my mirrored image on the screen and compared to this. This is called a dead cat in the audio industry, as far as I know. It is nothing but a furry little covering that goes over the microphone. And it does an excellent job of cutting out wind noise. It really does. Funny, the mics look like your flashlights. They kind of do, don't they? So the dead cat thing does a great job of cutting out wind noise. Now, the Altson microphone came with this little spongy thing, all right? This little spongy thing. I gave it a field test. It does an okay job cutting out wind noise. Like if it's not super windy, this will work pretty good. But the dead cat works the best. The problem with the dead cat, that if you're in an environment where it's dusty and dirty and stuff, this thing's going to get dusty and dirty, as is everything else. So on a tractor, it's going to get dusty and dirty. So anyways, guys, that's my setup. What did I forget to tell you? There's probably something. Oh, this dead cat came with the Movo. There is a similar dead cat in this box that I'm not going to dig out because it's similar. It looks the same. Yes, I did have to give it a little haircut so it would not interfere with the lens, as I need my own haircut. Look at this. I hate long hair. Ugh. My kids are going to be braiding it pretty soon. All right. The dead cat is better for outside, for sure. Absolutely. The foam will be better for indoor shots. Yep, probably. Yeah. Hey, Ross, you're here. I burnt my dead cat Mike sock doing a flamethrower video. Do you got footage of that? That'd be good to see. Okay, so this was my original camera. All right, this is a GoPro Session, which if you're looking for a small waterproof camera that is cheap and you could use for B-roll, in fact, you could use this for your A-roll. This is a decent GoPro. It doesn't glitch during video. It has glitched for me trying to set it up. It's like got a one button on top and it's got a tiny little button on the back. Right? Can you even see that? There it is. It's a little button, that thing. Okay. So this is a GoPro Session. It works pretty good. I used to have two of them, but then my father-in-law wanted to borrow one and went on a motorcycle ride and lost it, which I told him I don't care. It's kind of disposable. I have two of them because I was using this at the time. So anyway, that's what happened. But this is a pretty decent camera if you're looking for another cheap camera. It does video in 1080. Yeah, not 4K, but 1080. So it's like a good B-roll, whatever. And the sound isn't that bad either. The downside is you can't see what you're filming, but you know, as long as it's pointing forward, these wide angle lenses pretty much capture everything, and then you can just kind of crop in editing. All right. Does the mic rotate for you when you shoot with the front and rear facing camera? It could, I suppose. I'd have to turn it around physically. But yeah, that's one problem with a shotgun microphone. Okay. It gets everything really, really well that's in front of the microphone. It doesn't get things so well, like if I'm pointing at something and I'm talking to it, it doesn't pick up that audio, especially if I'm a far ways away from it. So when I'm filming something in front of me, I try to get a little bit closer to the mic so you can get my audio if I ever say anything interesting. It might happen someday. Just keep holding on, stay tuned. But that's my setup. That's how I video, guys. That's it. And then I have an extra little clamp because I broke this one time. By the way, the GoPro clamp is stronger than the aftermarket clamp. It's really a nice clamp. It actually, man, trying to line things up. So it uses the GoPro camera mounting system. Just comes off, clicks back on. That's a pretty nice system. I like that. And as I said, I like this clamp. I'm able to move it, turn it. Yeah, as long as I'm not doing this while I'm filming, then it doesn't make a lot of noise. Okay, man. All right. I told you I'd go for about a half hour till 9 o'clock. We've got, what do we got? About 15 minutes to talk about other stuff. What do you want to talk about now? Chris says, what do I use for editing software? Let's see. Look, I can put these on the thing. Yeah, what do I use for editing software? I use iMovie. That's all I've ever used. And you kind of have to have a Mac to use iMovie, obviously. But yeah, works pretty good. Works pretty good. Do I shoot in 1080 or 4K? I have shot in 4K. The frame rate that I shoot at, I think is maybe it's 60 right now. I think I've been shooting in 60. I know that I've shot in 30 in the past at 1080. 4K I've only shot in a couple times. I'll probably do more of that more often now that I'm able to manage the space on my external hard drives and things like that. You use a Movavi. Movavi is, that's a shotgun mic too, isn't it, Jason? I think when I was looking up shotgun mics, there was a Movo, there was a Rode, and a Movavi was another third option, I think, that worked. Yeah. Your last video is in 4K, 60 frames, large files. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I saw that one, Kyle. That your sound quality has improved drastically. When I watched your last video that was in your garage where you didn't have that lapel mic, I was like, oh man, you need a microphone. Well, you got a microphone and it looked good. So good job. I saw part of that video today. I did not see all of it. Caden, don't worry about being late. All we're doing is talking about cameras. You got a YouTube channel, Caden. What do you use? What are you using for yours? And you guys go check out Caden Outdoor Life. 15-year-old kid, 14-year-old kid. Awesome channel. That kid knows how to operate a loader for sure. All right. What am I missing? The problem with, let's see what Jay says. The problem with 4K is that 80% or more people don't have 4K compatible devices in comp, so you just run 1080. That's kind of my thought too. One advantage of shooting in 4K, and I got this from Hacksman. All right, Hacksman, I was watching you live streaming with Ed the other day. The advantage of 4K is that when you're editing and you want to crop in really close, which I do quite often now, that is a huge advantage. So I'm going to start shooting in 4K when I'm doing those close-ups, like my PTO cutting video that I posted today. If I would have done that in 4K, that would have been much better quality because I did a lot of cropping in. Mr. Finky, have a good one, John. Way past this guy's bedtime. 4:30 comes quick. Yes, you got plus you probably got a pretty good commute to go to work, living out in the middle of nothing. Yeah. All right. Have a good one, Justin. Thanks for tuning in. Tell your daughter I said hello. If you haven't, here, you guys, how many are on here? 25 of you sticking around? You need to check out Finky Firewood. All right, Finky Firewood. If you saw my video this past fall of my buddy, Justin, and his daughter, Trinity, they have a firewood business. She's 16 years old. not even sure she's 16 yet, but she operates a wood splitting processor, and they're putting together a YouTube channel, and it's coming along. They're doing okay. So go give them some support. Tell them I sent you, right? Tell them I sent you. Is the Kubota ready for cutting grass? Oh, Nate. Man, I want it to be. I do. I could have cut grass today if I was ready. But no, I got home. One kid had to go to gymnastics class. The other one was my responsibility to watch at home and cook for, and the neighborhood kids are all crazy. So that didn't happen. So I'm hoping Friday. I took Friday off. I'm going to be home all day. It's going to be a tractor day. It might even be a video. All right. What do we got here? Chad says, I've wanted to get a better camera for a while, but to be honest, I've just used my iPhone for the last month, 4K at 30 frames. Hey, iPhones work great. In fact, the advantage to having an iPhone or a smartphone, if you want to do those really up close focused shots, your phone is going to work just fine. Okay. You don't need the great big expensive camera, right? Most of the time I'm only using my Osmo, but if I want to do something that's up close and focused, I think I did that in the video past where I needed to really focus in on something up close. iPhone's great for that. That's like don't forget, your camera's also in your pocket, YouTubers. Yep, she's driving now. Oh boy, you're in trouble now, Justin. Well, tell her I said hello and looking forward to another video. Jay needs a full service on the old Kubota. I did that not too long ago. I didn't film it though because I probably would have said some words changing those fuel filters, and it wouldn't have been very good video. You guys with Kubota BXs know what I'm talking about. Yes. What else we got? Jason, one thing I love about my Canon XF100 is an 8-hour plus of continuous filming. Yeah, and one extended battery life, 200 G of memory between the two cards. Yep. That's one thing that I kind of like about this as well, because I gotta get this right here. I can have the microphone hooked up here, but underneath this port is another. Can you guys? I need my iPhone, right? Underneath this, there it is. That's the USB-C, so I can charge it there. I can plug in an external battery pack and keep this thing going, and it charges quickly. I bet this thing gets a full charge in almost a half hour. It goes really fast. I mean, that's happened to me several times when I've been up at Yukon Acres and my camera's about ready to die, and I'm like, oh, I need some more juice, so I just plug it in quick. Whether it's an external battery pack or I just plug it into the truck, it charges pretty quick. Okay, iPhone lets you get, yeah, I really, Hacksman, I really love that shot of you making the barbecue grill table with the wheels in front of your truck. That one got me. I thought for a second, boy, his truck has really big wheels. Then I thought, okay, that's fake. And then I realized the different. Oh, it was cool. It's a cool. What's the word? I can't. That's out of my head already. All right. Yeah. Does Greg Ritter? That's a good last name, Greg. Greg in Seattle, Washington. John Deere owner. You like I know Green Machine 4300 back. Oh, no cab, great tractor. Love it. Anyways, talk to you later. Have a good night. Thanks, Greg. Yeah, for sure. The sidewalks are not safe anymore. Believe me, where Justin lives, there's no sidewalks for miles. Trinity's going to be fine. She's got all kinds of dirt roads to learn on. Yes. Yeah. Nate, the 1025 is ready to go for grass. Awesome. Oh, and you're getting ready to plant here. The 4640 and the 12-volt planter is ready for planting. You're going to be out in those fields pretty soon, I bet. Nate, are you planning for any planting this weekend, or it's kind of too early here still, isn't it? You're waiting for another weekend. Let me know. Irvin looks like he's getting here it is. Hey John, thanks for your videos. They keeping me calm waiting on getting the BX23S. You're gonna love that machine. You're gonna love it. Those of you that have a Kubota BX, I think there's a few of you here. What's one thing you would change on it? What is one thing you'd change on the Kubota BX? Because I keep coming up with some ideas, but anybody here? Hey, Emery, good to see you. Glad you made it. I saw you on Hank's channel saying, go check it out. Or no, you're telling me, hurry up, John. I would like the VersaTurfs. Did you see me comment on recently? I think I talked about that in the last live stream too. I would love to try out the Carlisle VersaTurf tires. I think they would kick butt with the R4s that I have. I'm not a huge fan of the R4s. They're a great industrial tire, I suppose, but they're not really a great tire for snow traction. Mine are okay because I have the cab, so the extra weight of the cab helps with snow traction, and I clear snow on level surfaces, paved surfaces, so that helps. Has my wife found out about the new Corvette? No, my wife has not found out about the new Corvette, and I think I'm going to get away with this one, Emery. I really do. Yeah, by Corvette, he means tiller, and we can say that because she's not going to watch this live stream. There's no way. She doesn't watch me. And she's watching right now, but I really doubt it. Yeah. There's his comment. Oh, Emery, you're great. Oh, new comments. Let's see. What do we got? You're considering them also? Orange is the new green? Yeah. More lift capacity. Yes, they do need more lift capacity. The BX needs some more lift capacity. It does. I am probably going to crank up my hydraulics, put some shims in there a little bit this summer. Wanted to do that before winter, but there really wasn't any reason to over winter. So, because I have a front snowblower, so I didn't need it then. But that's probably going to happen. One thing I'm in the market for is a zero-turn mower. I am in the market for a zero-turn mower because I'm kind of tired of putting hours on my BX for mowing. There's so many other things that I could do, right? I don't mind putting the mower deck on and off. It's not that big of a deal. And most of the time, if I have to use the loader, the mower deck can stay on because of the height. It comes up like what, 6 inches, 4-6 inches off the ground, which is plenty for most loader work that I have to do. All right. What else we got? They have the R14s. They do have the R14s. That's right. I don't think they'd be as good as the VersaTurfs. I've yet to see somebody do a comparison of the R14s versus the VersaTurfs. I don't think that video exists anywhere yet. So Tractor Time with Tim, we're relying on you. You're the guy for that. You get yourself, you got the R14s on your B series. So get some Carlisles in VersaTurfs, which you have on another tractor, and it would really have to be the same tractor, I know, but he's the guy. He's not even here to listen, but maybe there's a chance he might watch it later. All right. Hustler makes a nice ZTR, zero turn. Yeah. Zero turn, get an all G 1800. Okay. I could do that. Don't go zero turn. Can I get yours, Jason? Will you want to sell me your G? I thought, isn't you an 1850? Something like that. You have a zero turn. They're pretty nice. I just want to mow and be done and then go move dirt or something else. I don't want to put hours on the, I don't need mowing hours. That's silly. Check out the Altoz mowers, huh? All right. Hacksman, he's loving that Cub Cadet. The four-wheeler with knives. Knives. Makes me laugh every time. Oh, Hacksman, you really put together some great videos. If you're not a subscriber to his channel yet, go check out Adam. Hacksman, awesome. I still would like to know his secondary YouTube channel. I'm trying to figure it out. My kids say that you look familiar, so you said it was a kid's channel. Have they? I don't know. You want to tell me? You don't have to. Don't feel obligated. Tell me some other time. Let's see. 2 sets, industrial versus VersaTurf. I love our Ventrac. That would be fun. Ventrac. You have a Ventrac, huh? In simplicity, prestige. Ooh. BX at home, summer. Summer John. What does that mean? It's almost summer. It was a nice day here today in Minnesota. Finally. we haven't had a whole lot of nice days, especially on Mondays and Tuesdays. And I know this because I'm a teacher and I teach Phi Ed, okay, physical education. So I have Phi Ed classes on Mondays and Tuesdays, which I would love to bring my students outside, okay? But the weather's been crap. It's been terrible. It's been rainy, cold, windy, whatever. But anyway, I bring them outside and we walk around the entire building. We stop at the flag and we say the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we go back in and we warm up. That's our mainly our daily activity for Phi Ed lately. But I also teach a class called a fit class, which it's a fun class anyway. It's all about fitness, innovation, and technology. So we talk about the medical technology and stuff and innovative things. So we've been able to get outside a little bit for that class because that's been on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and Fridays we all learn from home, and it's weird. Except this Friday. I took Friday off because I'm going to mow the lawn. And it's not snowing. Isn't it still snowing? It did try to snow 2 days ago for a little while. Nothing stuck on the ground. Scared me a little bit. But it didn't stick. Yeah, New Brunswick, Canada. Welcome. Thank you. Metala. All right. Look at that. New Brunswick. We've got a lot of Canadian subscribers. I think 17% of all of my subscribers are from Canada. That's pretty cool, I think. Is the tiller the same size as my flail mower? Yes. And I think that's why I'm getting away with this, because my wife thinks the tiller is the flail mower. Don't tell. So, might be in the clear. Yeah, there you go. 60s and feel the same way, right? Sell your belly mower, get a nice rider. Yeah. I would have a hard time selling my belly mower because I might regret it. I wouldn't want to regret it. All right. Hey, Kyle, take it easy. Catch you later. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate that. Keep those videos coming. Love the microphone for sure. Frisbee golf for the students. Day off to mow the lawn. There we go. Frisbee golf is fun. We also have to deal with a lot of wind, so sometimes the Frisbees don't fly straight. All right. Hey, Jay, take it easy. It is 9 o'clock, so I did say we would probably wrap things up by 9, unless anyone's got anything really, really pertaining question you need answered right now in the next minute. We can cut this off, and we got 36, 37 people. They keep coming. We'll just keep going. No, I'm not going to go any longer. I got to get to bed too. It's 9 o'clock. It's almost my bedtime. It's at least nacho eating time for sure. I do practically live in Canada almost. Yeah, it's cold up here, Ed, for sure. For sure. All right. Not check the bank account? No, she doesn't. I'm in charge of finances. She's in charge of healthcare. It works out great. Trust me. We're all healthy, and I get to buy stuff sometimes. Yes. So, Caden, when you get married, be in charge of the bank account, finances, and insurance, and all of those things, and investments. It's a great job for you to have. And then have your wife handle health, daycare, and vacations, and then give her the cell phone bill too. Well, why not? That's what we do. It works out great, honestly. All right. Hey, good night, Jason. I hope you liked my video. Did it just for you. This whole live stream's all your fault. It's actually Hank's fault, but whatever. All right. Have a good one, Adam. See ya, Hacksman. It's 10 for you right now. Caden, you better get to bed. You got school tomorrow. So do I. Take it easy, Ed. Good to see you here, Chad. And I think we're going to cut her off. All right, guys. I appreciate you watching. And until next time, keep on tractoring. God bless.